Hello, hello, and good day, everyone! Welcome to Drakan the H Glitch Tutorial, episode 29. And I got something to show you guys here that I kind of find funny. There's not really much you can do with it, not to mention Arokh can and probably will get stuck. But if you walk down on this side of the outside of the ruins, if you go down here and move to the side, let's see here, get just right. Come on, Arokh. Come on, Arokh. Almost. Come on. Oh, I was like... Oh, there we go. Arokh will actually phase into the... Yep, now we have Arokh underneath here. Hooray! Nothing really special about this, but Arokh is now underneath here. And he's stuck. You can't do anything about it. Kind of weird, I guess it's... Well, I guess if you remember from like the Castlevania games or going up and down the stairs, where it's hard to decide, are you going to be on the... Are you going to take the stairs, or are you going to go straight? Apparently Arokh just took the stairs. So, yeah. Well, moving on. Alright, now let's get back to some fun glitches. Now here we're actually, probably the rest of this episode is going to be about traversing the unescapable part of the ruins where once when you enter this place there is no turning back. Now let's go ahead, but by bringing Arokh into there it's very accessible. Let's go ahead and full heal here because those soulless can do quite a bit of damage, especially since I'm not wearing armor. Let's move in here. Come on, come on. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and kill Zolodane again. I'll see if I can make quick work of him.
This is as far
Now the one thing I wish is that when you dismount Arokh and you keep... Oh gosh, Arokh, what are you doing?
But it's rough.
Okay. Did you like eat him or something? But one thing I wish that when you dismount Arokh that he actually keeps the power-up that you have him with so he can start firing soul blasts or something. But this is gorgeous, right? Look at this. Look at this. Things are slowing down a bit, it's trying to render, but look at this. Let's fly in here. Let's just fly in here. This is beautiful. I love it when like the game does this. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Of course, now like it's all over with. That was short but sweet. In any case, let's go ahead and move on. And so here, you know the weird thing is? I can't go in through here. There's some weird barrier, and yet I can still just fly right through here, no problem. You can even land on the invisible bridge. Let's see here. One thing I'm going to do for starters. So basically the door closes as soon as you activate the cutscene with Zolodane. Well, if you walk Arokh up here, it opens back up. So I haven't tested this yet, but I think if you were to go past through the door, you would actually now be able to backtrack since there is nothing to trigger the door to close. Let's go here. Watch this. As soon as I get past these set of stairs, come on, Arokh. I want you to launch. You're gonna launch for me, Arokh. Move. Move, Arokh. Come on, Arokh. There. Super Arokh speed! Woohoo! Okay, then I just hit a wall. In any case, one thing I like, you can get a sneak attack on these guys. They're programmed to basically face the other way. Of course, once I get a blast like that in. But here's the main point of going here with Arokh. This is unreachable, what's a better word for it? This is experience that you will not be able to use. Oh yeah, right. Oh crap! Get away from me! Sonic blast right in the face.
I can't fly here.
Okay, you can fly Arokh by moving him over here and to that corner. But we'll get to that part in just a bit. One of the things I want to touch base here is, okay, die. Is that moving Arokh through here, to get him past through here, you kind of wiggle him around a bit. Let's see. Of course, don't forget about the guy over here. Maybe I should have just done a flame blast right there. Alright, heal. Okay. But this is the part that's hard. Also, you don't want to leave Arokh behind because he will fly off. And sometimes, even if you put him underneath here, he'll still fly. So, what you do? Well, you go ahead and fly with Arokh. Go ahead, fly, fly. You have to kind of mess around with some boundaries here of the different objects around here, but you can actually move Arokh through them. It takes some persistence. Of course, it's very hard for him to land, if land at all. We'll do a soul blast right here, and that ends them. Alright. Well, basically, you just continue the same thing because, for the record, it's just so hard to land Arokh. But you can still, even up the stairs, fly Arokh through here. I don't know why this works, but it does, and if it works, it works. I'm fine, there's no questions about it. And I think that's the last bit of experience over here. So let's go ahead and head on back. Because I didn't think this would actually be possible to actually have Arokh traverse through here. I always assumed that Arokh actually couldn't even... Oh, crap. No. I guess this is kind of a danger, but I was able to get through it. I was actually worried that the game might have froze right there. Oh, gosh. In any case, you basically just do the same thing and just traversing back through here. And just gotta just keep going at it. I'm gonna go ahead... Well, actually, nah. I think I might be able to just zip right through here. Come on, Arokh. It's just right here. Come on, rotate it. I think it does help if you rotate Arokh around. But you can even access some of the chests around here if you can actually land Arokh. That is. But otherwise, if you actually just want to explore here with Rin, I might have an idea that will work. Now Arokh will finally land over here, and I think we'll have some of the guys up here. Yes. Oh, yep, just obliterated them right there. Okay. Oh, one thing before we actually explore this area. Yes, I'm well aware. You can fly over here. Because what I'm saying, my theory is if I land Arokh right there, if I land him, position him right there, he'll be fine. Because what I'm worried about is when Arokh flies off, he'll just go right through the wall, and you're not able to get him back. So let's go ahead and go up here. And we will exit through here. Come on. There we go. And then we're back out here. Let's see. I mean, another way you can go about killing these guys is attack from above using fire breath or soul blast. But at least I can be more precise. But look right here. This, my friends, is the animation, is the particles that will then go over there. Yep, just this small condensed area will now cover that whole entire bridge. And let me just show you what I mean. Now, just for the record, if I activate this switch right now, before going back towards the entrance, then the particles will not appear here. In fact, I don't even know if they disappear. Well, let me go ahead and save right here, and we'll kind of explore this part. So first off, let's go ahead and activate the switch. And if you look, see, none of the particles come down. What I'm going to check if is also the particles have disappeared from over there. Of course, I can't dismount from there. I keep forgetting that.
I can't fly.
There we go. Let's see, Arokh, let's go ahead and maybe fly through this hole. Yep. Then descend down here. Yep, it's still there. It's still there. Well, that answers that question very quickly. So what I'm going to do here, so I went ahead and dismounted Arokh. I positioned him underneath the lantern because he can't fly there. Though I do run the risk sometimes that when I mount him it will freeze. I think it actually freezes the game, I forget. I was just frustrated at the point when it happened that I didn't even bother to make a memory note of it. So let's go ahead. This time we're moving towards it with Ren. I think it's possibly, since I already killed everybody through there, that I kind of sort of already made a boo-boo there that I cannot take back. Arokh, I don't want to mount you just yet. Okay, he's good. Alright, now let's try it. This time. Nope. So I guess I kind of already saved over the point to actually do that. But just go ahead and spoil it. What happens is that the particles will come down and that condensed area will no longer be there. So showing that they basically put the effect aside, and when it triggers, it finally goes over here, and it's over here. But anyways, let's go ahead. I want to test something here. I want to test something later because I want to show you guys the reason why I don't want to go back this way and go too far. Because if I go too far, the game freezes. Probably because of the fact that Arokh is not supposed to be here. If you kind of notice, kind of the background transition just happened, and you heard, I think I heard one of the soulless make a noise or something, and they're already dead. So, yeah, you just don't go past this point. I just kind of liked how Arokh is just in an infinite loop of walking. Cue music!
Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself.
Now, unfortunately, I can't really take Arokh in here. Of course. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure he was well within radius. Well, I think I took care of them both. Yeah, those are just boxes. Because usually the one survives and then have to be sure to kill. But what I'm going to do, because since anywhere else Arokh's going to fly off, and here, I'm just going to leave Arokh over here where he can actually fly off, just to make sure he can. I'm just going to do that. And then just land him right here. Because if he flies off, he'll just be in here, I hope. So let's go ahead and find out, because then I can traverse down this way with Ren. And then call Arokh down there, and then I can ride him out of here. Alright. I like it when you just turn around quickly. Look at the different positions you can get the soulless in. As I said before, back when I was doing the Shadowmire episodes, that these guys are the easiest to perform these freezing positions when they're dead. That's right. Kneel before your true master. In any case, let's go ahead and head out of here. I'll leave my servant here to clean up the mess I made. Let's see here. Oh, he actually stayed there. Well, kudos to you. Good job, Arokh. I wonder. So access here. Are they still here? Did I miss any? Nope, I got them all. I was just wondering if they somehow respawned. So let's go ahead. And that's basically it. That's basically it. How to traverse through here with Arokh and Ren. So let's go ahead and head on out of here. Let's now go back to... I'm going to go back through and see if there's really anything with the Warthog base and going to save Perry and all that. See if there's anything more that I have missed that's worth note. And if not, we are out of here. We are literally out of here and heading to the Adrelian Isles. But I guess you will find out in episode 30. I'll see you all next time. Go and have a great life.